All right, everyone, what we got here today is an electric bike from TST Group, LLC. I will put the link to this electric bike in the description below. We're going to be going out on the Creeper Trail. I'm going to be going all the way from Abingdon to Damascus. Don't think I'm going to go any further than that because this is a search for Michael Small. If you don't know this Michael Small case, the simple explanation is he's an elderly man who went missing from a assisted care living facility in Abingdon, and we've been on several searches for him. Group community search, searching the ponds, searching the community college there, the college in the area. Today I'm going to be trying to cover as much of the Creeper Trail as I can. Thankfully, this bike was donated to us for a review, so this is a sponsored post, but it comes in handy for this search. So kind of two birds, one stone kind of thing. I'm going to do the unboxing real quick so you can see what you get if you buy one of these bikes. You do get an amazing discount. Check out the link in the description. You get an amazing discount on this bike if you buy it using that link. So you'll see how the bike performs on this search as well. So let's go ahead and open this box, see what comes in it, and I'm going to put it together. I have to do this in my office because the box itself, when this thing comes, is pretty heavy. I didn't want to drag it out to the back porch, so I'm going to unbox it here and then assemble it. Let's see what comes in this box when you get it. User manual. Looks like the charging adapter. This is all the electronics. All the electronics. I'm gonna leave it all in here actually. This is actually some brackets. Again, all the electronics, the cords. So, and this is a lot of the screws and everything to assemble the bike. Pedals. Put that aside for now. So this is how the bike comes packaged. Looks like the back wheel. Back wheel right there. You can see the chain down below. Back wheel. Fender. Mud fender. Seat. Handlebars. Looks like it shouldn't be too hard to assemble actually. So I'm going to get this out of the box now. Okay guys, I'm at Meadows Park, the Meadows I believe they call it. We are here with the e-bike, TST Group R002. It's ready to go. I've got my backpack. I got my pack with me that's kind of heavy, 35 pounds. I'm bringing a lot. Man, I don't know how this is gonna go because I tested this at home. It's a 77 pound bike, I believe. That's what the manual said. I'm able to pick it up. When I pedal it, when I tested it at home, it's not that bad. I could pedal it on 0 power. Here's the thing. The challenge today is I'm going from Abingdon to Damascus on this trail, which is 17 miles one way, 17 miles back. So we're looking at 34 miles and the range of this e-bike is 25 average. So what I've got to do is pedal as much as I can on the flat areas. Basically, it's got pedal assist, power level 1 through 5. I'm going to try to keep it on 0 as much as I can, because when I hit 50% power, I've got to turn around, and I want 50% power to be in Damascus. But we'll see. I don't know how that's going to go. First time on this trail. This is the maiden voyage of this bike. So a bit of an experiment today. I could get stranded, but if I do, I have to huff it out of here. I'll be home late at night because Jen said she's busy today. And if I'm going to do this, try to ride a 25-mile range e-bike, 34 miles, and it's on me to get myself out of it if I get stuck. So it's on me. We will try this today. I'm going to get my pack on here, my cameras, forward and reverse facing cameras. Get that all attached, my pack on, and we're going to get going. Basically, I'm going to be scanning one side all the way there, going fairly slow when it's a steep slope down the side, and I'm gonna scan the sides all the way down to Damascus. And when I get there, I'll turn around and do the same thing all the way back. I don't know what kind of sights there are to see. I don't know what kind of views there are. I honestly don't know this trail. This is going to be an adventure for both of us. So let's get going. This first stretch is the stretch that Moon and I walked. It's pretty steep on this side, but I walked with her all along this and looked actually on both sides. So I'm trying to get to the point where we hit that community. We went a little further. So far, this bike is crazy. I can pedal it without any power assist pretty easily. So right now I'm kind of testing out power assisted pedal 1, which honestly, it's all I need on a flat surface. I hardly even need that. Most of the time on the flat surfaces, I'll probably go with 0 pedal assist to save battery. When you stop pedaling, pedal assist will keep you going at a certain speed, which is kind of cool. You're just coasting along. Like this speed is power assist 1. So anyway, I'm gonna get to where Moon and I ended, and then I'll switch to no power and start going slower. Okay, you guys, this is where Moon and I turned around. This is exactly the bench we had walked and scanned the trails up until here. I'm not going to use power assist anymore. I want to save the battery, so I'm going to keep it on 0 as long as I can on the flat stretches. This bike, even though it's 77 pounds, wow, surprisingly easy to pedal. I can't believe it. What I'm going to do is, you can see where I am on the map. Just got started going through these mountains here, and first place we're going to get to is Watauga Trailhead, Creeper Trail parking, and we've got a long ways to go. It's supposed to take, it won't take 2 hours, because typically 2 hours for about 34 miles. I'm going to be pulling over walking sections when there's a cliff or it goes down steep on the right. So it's going to take me probably between 3 to 4 hours total. We'll see. I'm just going to, takes until night. I have a headlight on this thing, but I'm really happy so far with this. This is amazing. I can cruise through the sections I can't search. I can go really fast with this thing, and I still have full power. We just got started, but let's see if we can get to Damascus. It's going to be amazing. I don't know what the views look like. We're in this adventure together. We'll see what this trail looks like between Abingdon to Damascus. Let's get going. I tell you, the only thing that sucks about this today is that Jen can't come. She would love this. She would love we'd used to do biking like this all the time. It's been years since we've mountain biked. This makes me realize how much I actually miss it. And the Creeper Trail, man, between Abingdon and Damascus is way more beautiful than I imagined. I had no idea. And this is just breathtaking. Luckily, there aren't a lot of drop-offs. Before I got to this field, it looks on the map like a halfway point, but I don't think so, because it's going to go along the river soon. And the thing that does suck is in this direction, I've got to stay on the right side of the trail. There are some drop-offs, not as many as the other side. I think on the way back is going to take me a lot longer because I got to go slower on the way back and keep an eye on those drop-offs. There's a lot more down at that end of the trail toward the Abingdon area. Closer to Damascus, as I get closer, I think it's the same because it looks like the river follows the left side of the trail on the way there. So on the way back, it's going to be a lot slower and a lot more just looking down there and going real slow. Other than that, when I get to wide open and you can see the whole sides of the trail, there's no reason for me to linger. Just like open this thing up. On the way back, I might try Power 5. I can't even imagine it would be like not even biking, because it's like, I don't know if it's the times, like 2 times your power, 3 times your power, probably 5 times. I can't even imagine. Feel like a superhero flying down the trail with this thing, but I might try it just for the fun of it on the way back. I've got to do it to let you know how this thing works, but so far this thing is unbelievable. I've gotten like 2 compliments, people going by. You can see people check it out. It looks a lot more advanced than most e-bikes. It's cross between a motorcycle and a bicycle. Honestly, it's what it looks like with the big headlight on the front, and it's just fun to ride. All right, let's get going. All right, this is 2, 3. Wow. I hardly have to pedal, you guys. I don't think I can do 5, honestly. Maybe on a paved road. Yeah, 3 is the fastest I can go on this trail. There's the river down there. See that side? That side's the river. Right down there, you can see it all along this trail. It's way down there. See, this is on the way back. I'm definitely checking all that out. I'm gonna have to walk the stretches here. That is a top priority. Battery power is still like completely full, so it's possible to stretch this thing out. We don't use a whole lot of pedal power. I'm keeping it on 1 or 2 pretty much this whole way. This way I got nothing on this side to scan, so I'm trying to get through as fast as I can and make it to Damascus, hit any other cliffs on this side that I see, then turn around and start scanning all of this. Look how far down that is, you guys. That's just, man. Falling down there would not be good. Jeez, 3 is amazing. Hear that power, you guys? When you pedal, the acceleration is insane. I can't imagine what 5 is. Man, I'm scared to try. All right, we are in Alvarado. Yeah, I might actually get a cold drink from here. I decided, you guys, I don't have time to stop. It's already late afternoon. So I'm gonna continue on, get to Damascus. It's beautiful here though. All right, this is pedal power 4, 6th gear, 16 miles an hour, 17 miles an hour. This is insane. Let's go 7th gear. Whoops. 7th gear. 7th gear. 20 miles an hour. 18 miles an hour. Figure I'm close enough to Damascus. I still have a full battery. I'm like, screw it. Let's use some battery up here. See what this thing can do. Yeah, so 7th gear and pedal power 4. You got a straight stretch, man. Easily go 18, 20 miles an hour. That battery is not even coming down one notch. Hello. This is amazing, you guys. This is literally like at this point the pedals are like you're barely pushing down. Like there's no force to make this thing go crazy fast. And this is on 4. I'm on 7th gear, top gear, and I hardly have to push. And this thing just starts flying. This is like cheating, man. This isn't biking. This is like undercover motorcycle, honestly, or moped, I guess. There's a straight stretch. I'll see what 5th gear looks like, or 5th pedal power, as they call it. All right, here we go. 5th gear. There's a bridge. I might jump it though. I don't know. I'm not gonna do it. This is like surreal power, man. Did a wheelie. So much power this thing has. Man. All right, pedal power 5. Here we go. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know about that. Not on this trail. Man, that's a lot of power. It's totally cheating. an e-bike is totally cheating. I don't care what anybody says. It is so cheating. It's like at a certain point, the pedals, you're not even trying. They're just a throttle, essentially. That's really all it is. I'm gonna change clothes. Y'all don't need to see that. And then I'm gonna have some supper, lunch supper. Enjoy the view. This park is beautiful, honestly. It's always loved Damascus. Can't go wrong. If you want a nice place to relax and just enjoy a river, a beautiful trail, and a nice park. Damascus is one of the top places to visit, in my opinion, in Virginia. It's just so beautiful. For this direction, I'm full, plenty to drink. Had my Gatorade, so I am ready to go and rejuvenated to make this trip back from Damascus to Abingdon. So this is going to be a little slower. 4:42. Spent a little too much time here. I actually met a local woman who works in the operating room. She told me about Teepa Snow, though, a woman who is an expert in dementia. I told her what we're doing, and I will check out Teepa and see if she has any insights into dementia patients who disappear. Nice talking to her. Gosh, I wish I wasn't so horrible with names. But it was nice talking to her just about her husband apparently had dementia. So she had some experience in that area. I sat here a little longer than I planned to, which is fine because it's always a pleasure talking to people when you visit a place. So that was nice. Gonna get on this thing now. Well, actually, I'm gonna walk it to the bathroom, use the bathroom, gear up again, and head back. And this time, it's gonna be all about pulling over at the river, the deeper, steeper sides. I'm gonna work my way there, and if it gets dark, I've got a light. I got plenty of battery. I made it here, you guys, from Abingdon to Damascus, which I was told was 17 miles. And I'm not positive, actually, if that's accurate. I'm going to have to measure that because it seemed too easy. I think it's because of the e-bike. I mean, toward the end, it wasn't even working. And I have 3/4 battery left on this thing. This thing is unbelievable. I never expected it to be like a moped at one point when you have it on setting 4 and 5. It's just so easy. So easy. It's cheating. It's not biking at that point. But it can be biking because once you have it on 0 or 1... it's not hard. 77 pounds. It's still not hard to pedal, which is amazing. I thought it would be almost impossible. Going uphill is a little more work, I think, than a really light mountain bike. But, you know, if you only use 1 or 2 power going uphill, it could feel like biking. I think it's pretty cool. It's amazing. I'm impressed so far. So, going to use the little boy's room, and then we're going to head out. If you bike at all, e-bike or regular bike or whatever, this trail is a jewel of this area, honestly. Gotta tell you, it's like each section has its own unique scenery. There's a river here, and this whole section, like a long section of the river. Now here, Falling means going straight in the water, actually. This is the Damascus end, so not as likely, but I'm just going slow in this section just in case. You never know. Riding on the edge, looking down ahead because I can see the bottom up ahead, the bottom of the cliff. Not really a cliff, it's a very, very steep, short, steep section, but if you're not looking, see, I see trash down there. Trash. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. All through this section here, debris from the storm, and I'm just crawling through here. But these are the types of cliffs I'm talking about. They're scary and they're just straight down. I'm kind of crawling along here, looking ahead because I can see better at the bottom up ahead. When I have to, I just drive over to the off the trail to the edge, but this is very steep here. Okay. This bike from TST Group is way beyond what I expected. I wasn't sure, I was kind of hesitant, but this is a game changer. This bike is going to make it so instead of hiking small sections of trail, we can actually, this is a mountain bike. It's an electric mountain bike. Like you could tell at the beginning, I wasn't sure about, doing setting 5. Do you realize I went all the way there, 17 miles, all the way back. The battery has 2 bars left. I thought I'd be flat out. I thought I'd be pedaling on the way back. It's got a shock under the seat. It's always hard sitting in a seat for I'm like reaching 5 hours in now. Because I went really slow along those cliffs. You can see I was riding on the edge. It's creepy riding right on the edge over there, but gear 3 or power 3, and just going slow. I never had to get off because I could always see at the bottom up ahead. And if I had to see at the bottom, I would just stop right at the edge. And I scoured pretty much all of the cliffs on the way back. It's clean. I don't believe Michael is anywhere here, but it's a place that has to be checked off. And to be able to use this to check the whole distance, however out of possibility that even could be, I don't believe he's here. We were leaning in the way of heading towards Charlotte anyway. Penny and Scooter have searched pretty much all of this town. They sent me a map of all the areas they searched, and you guys would not believe the amount of footwork they put in. This whole area, Abingdon, was covered in red when they marked off all the areas. They've been investing so much time. I don't believe he's in Abingdon anymore. I believe he got out of the area, and we're going to try to figure out where he went and see what we can do to locate him. We have to do this dog certification seminar. We don't have to, we want to. It's going to be amazing. Coming up soon, but right after that, I think we're going to take another trip right away to Charlotte and do some investigating there, see what we can do. TRT bike, check the description. There's a link in the description. I'm so glad to be able to choose companies as sponsors that you're not just selling out as a creator. They're actually giving you things that can help families of the missing. This, I love. This I'm going to be using a lot. And it fits right in my Jeep. It's 77 pounds, so it's a little bit of finagling to get it in there, but man, this thing is amazing. If you want an e-bike, I recommend this one. Again, check the description. You get an amazing discount by using my link, and discounts on those things are hard to come by. Good discounts. So check it out, buy it. I got to get home. It's been a long day. Jen's waiting for me. I don't know what we're going to do tonight. I'm sure she has plans. So I will see you soon. Thank you for coming along. Hope you enjoyed this view of the Creeper Trail from Abingdon to Damascus. I hope I gave you a pretty good preview of what it looks like. And if you've ever considered doing it, you haven't done it yet, man, it is so worth it. It is so beautiful. The views are amazing. The river right there. You get to Damascus. If you leave early enough in the day, get to Damascus, have some lunch, make a whole day of it. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Highly recommend Creeper Trail, this whole section from Abingdon to Damascus. Hope you enjoyed this video, you guys, and I will see you next time.